management for AI. And I would sincerely request you to just give 10 minutes attention to this presentation. What is Opentext? Opentext is a leading cloud and AI company, and we help our customers grow and innovate, be more efficient and effective, and do that in a trusted and secure manner through information management. Now, what is the most important asset in your company right now? It's information. It's your information, and most of us are not aware of it. Or most of us kind of ignore that. What Opentext does is that we help organizations do better by enabling its people and employees to see information in a very different light. And many of our customers, yesterday we had this meeting were asking, what is information management? So let me try and give you a sense of what I believe information management is. In fact, I think information management touches everybody, every day. And for all you know, Opentext would have helped you today. So in the morning, most of you came from Bombay and Delhi. How many of you had your flights delayed yesterday? My flight was delayed, big time. It was because of a glitch that happened at the KTC software or something that happened at the airports, both in Bombay and Delhi. But all of you were reading that on your smartphones. We support all the large telecom giants in the country through observability and service management solutions. We help them on secure DevOps. We help them on content management. Most of you, how many of you have gone to the Mall Road here in Mussoorie? Mall Road in Mussoorie? It's just down the road. No? Okay, you should go down to the Mall Road, it's very close by. All of you are doing shopping, retail, FMCG. We help FMCG and retail companies, manufacturing companies with secure DevOps, observability solution, security solution, and also solution around archiving, data access, and also vendor invoice management. Look at banks and financial institutions. Today, Ashni talked about it, he founded RNP, right? It's all about financial inclusion. How many of you are using, for you today, you will not need to carry your wallet. You can actually buy something or transact something through UPI. You will have your own identity, which is your Aadhaar card on your mobile. Financial inclusion is very, very important, and we're helping customers across government as well as BFSI in a spate of solutions. How many of you did a stock trade yesterday? We have one with stock trade yesterday. So you can be assured that the largest stock exchange in the country leverages our comprehensive cybersecurity solutions to ensure that your stock trade is safe and secure. After COVID, how many of you have become more conscious about your health and doing health checkups, stuff like that? Healthcare has become very important. We help all the top life sciences and pharma companies in their document management solution, content management solution, which is very, very critical for them because of FDA requirements. This is what we do. What I talked about is that these solutions, I talked about solutions around observability and service management, solutions around secure DevOps, solutions around cybersecurity, solutions around content management, analytics, and AI. And we work with companies in India across board. You can see a representation of where Opentext is actually privileged to work with companies across board in the country. What is also different is that it is just not the fact that we're working with the IT department. Look at your organization for sense, right? And if you look on the left side, what you will see is the various departments in your organization. You'll have human resources, you'll have sales and marketing, you'll have supply chain, you'll have services and support. Most of you belong to services and support. You'll have product engineering, you'll have finance and operations. All these departments are key business customers for you, but they're also now needing business applications. Opentext has solutions for each of these departments. HR, you would say, what is the IT solution in HR? You basically have a talent management solution running on content management from hire to retire, things like that. What's also important is the fact that all these departments are accessing enterprise applications. We work on applications, we support applications. There is data and information exchange below the enterprise applications, and all of that sits in the infrastructure, which can be in the data center, in a hybrid ecosystem, in your data center, in a public cloud or a private cloud. And then you're interacting with your customers, vendors, suppliers. This is what is happening. This is the entire end-to-end ecosystem in your organization, right? What you would have seen is that, and you talked about, Ramesh, various projects in your organization. that you're killing various projects because you don't see value. But what we've seen in interactions is that business users are now driving many of these projects. And they are now asking you and challenging you in terms of how AI can be relevant, because it's a boardroom discussion. So you need to find how AI is relevant here or not. Opentext, just to give you a sense, 35 years old company, leaders in information management. We work in 180 countries, run rate of $5 million plus. We have over 120,000 enterprise customers. We have 9,000 private cloud customers, so far and so forth. So we have a strong presence. We have credibility in the marketplace. So what is our innovation agenda? Our innovation agenda, obviously, we cannot, as a technology company, not look at AI. So you'll be proud to know, you'll be happy to know that Opentext right now has got over 400 patents on AI right now. And what we're trying to do is to basically look at, our focus agenda is how can we secure information management for AI? How can we ensure you have secure information for AI? Now, what does it mean? Why is it important to you? Yeah. This might be an enterprise landscape. 90% I talked about of your data is your data, is your private data, is your proprietary data, is it's not available on the public internet. What's also important is that not all of this data is structured. A lot of it can be unstructured content. It can be in the form of email, it can be in the form of log files, it can be in the form of support tickets, service tickets, videos, recordings, etc. And most of the content today is generated by three entities in the organization. Generated by humans, generated by machines, and the content that is exchanged between departments or organizations. Three types of contents. Now we talked about various Gen AI or public LLM models that are available. Those models work on the public internet. They are not private. What you need is an enterprise AI solution for your organization, which is enterprise grade, custom, secure, and also ensures that it follows the necessary governance model so that it's compliant. And with Opentext, we're able to help you work on your proprietary data and work towards giving you contextual information through agentic AI. And our solution is called Aviator. In summary, for AI, what our focus is that we will set up, we'll help you get ready for AI, we'll provide you solutions so that you get AI in context, and at the same time, it's secure, and there is a governance layer over there. Now, if you look at the AI journey, in the last 10 years or so, the AI journey has gone through predictive AI. Predictive AI was always there, around machine learning, looking at data patterns. My sales department has been using predictive AI for years, forecasting, looking at pipeline coverage, etc., etc. What we've seen right now is generative AI, which is around content in nature. And what is coming now and what's more exciting, and in fact, Ramesh, you alluded to it, was agentic AI, because it is contextual in nature. It can provide solutions which has not been provided before. And that is the risk that your organizations have in terms of losing jobs. Because most of the contextual jobs done by humans today can be done by AI in IT as well. Moving forward, looking at the Opentext portfolio, I talked about the Opentext portfolio, but let me talk about how would AI and a human employee work. It is not the question of whether AI replaces a human knowledge worker. It is a question of how a human knowledge worker gets more enabled to leverage AI and becomes an intelligent knowledge worker. That is the context. So you need to have a layer of AI, which we call Aviator. I talked about the various solutions that we have in, whether it is around content, whether it's around cybersecurity, observability, and service management, whether it's around secure DevOps or analytics and AI. So what is the unique value proposition of Opentext? Unique value proposition of Opentext is that we give you a single window solution. We're able to unify your organizations from various silos of data and applications and infrastructure. How do we do that? Through four strategic vectors. The first strategic vector is that we are able to unify your organizations with information. So you can have an information management system which gives you a single source of truth. You can have multiple applications leveraging a single document the document doesn't need to be in each of those applications. It has to be in a central content management repository. The second vector, strategic vector of unifying the organization is that we help you unify with service management, a single functional corporate help desk which cuts across HR, finance, IT. The third strategic vector is around process and AI, where we're able to help you improve your productivity. And the fourth, which can't be ignored, is the fact that we're able to unify your organization end-to-end with cybersecurity. And this is just not limited to one-point solution. We give you a comprehensive cybersecurity framework by setting up a next-generation SOC with SIM, Dual SOAR. We're looking at application security, which is comprehensive in nature around SaaS, DAS, API, as well as open source testing. Or looking at data security in terms of secure data discovery and classification, or database activity monitoring, or looking at identity and access management. It's a very comprehensive solution around cybersecurity. So that's the unique value proposition of Opentext. We cut across solution domains, we cut across departments, and we help unify your organization. Now this is a busy slide, but this is what Opentext delivers. End to end, I won't get into it. I've got my Opentext on is right at the end of the right. All of you are getting marks printed to that. You can go and have my team is there, have a conversation. If you need to have further conversations with the team, we'll be more than happy to get in touch with you in future.
Yeah, I agree.
What I thought was that I'll leave you with 4 use cases, which may be relevant to you depending upon the industry that you are in. The first use case is that if you are doing a transformation onto SAP, to a SAP RISE program, then we are SAP's largest Solex partners, and we provide solutions with SAP for archiving, enterprise content management, intelligent capture, and data access. We also provide solutions for SAP for their human resource solution, which is SuccessFactors. And in fact, we have a customer that is going live right now and leveraging the Opentext Enterprise Content Management for SuccessFactors with more than 2.5 lakh employees. So that's one. So if you're going through a SAP transformation, talk to us. We can help you there along with SAP. The second is, how many of you are from the BFSI domain? Raise your hands, BFSI domain. Okay, so in the BFSI domain is highly regulatory in nature. And some of the regulations that are coming today is around SBOM. So we can do SBOM management, regulations around application security. We do a comprehensive application security portfolio. I talked about that, and database activity monitoring as well. The third use case is that if you are, how many of you are going through an application transformation, not just SAP outside of that? I got customers I talked to who are going through a CRM transformation, some other application transformation, and we can help you by providing you a complete application lifecycle governance framework for that. And the fourth is in terms of regulations again, where regulatory bodies want you to understand what assets you have in your organization. So the fact that you've got to discover your assets and then you do complete asset management, asset lifecycle management. So these 4 use cases I thought I'd leave with you. And in the end, I want to also talk about what is the Opentext presence in the country. Opentext is heavily invested in India. We close to 6,500 employees. 2/3 of our engineering happens out of India. And we'll be happy to host you in the engineering centers near Bangalore and Hyderabad. We call it the Blue Carpet program. We roll out the blue carpet and we give you the opportunity to engage with product managers, product engineers, professional services experts, SMEs, etc. So please let us know. We'll be happy to host you in the Opentext facilities in Bangalore and in Hyderabad. So that was me. Thank you so much for your kind attention. And I look forward to catching up with you later in the session. Thank you so much.
Talking about happy to host, we are happy to host you, sir. Please give them a bigger round of applause, everybody. Thank you so much. That was very warm and nice.
Yeah, photograph.
Yes, exactly. So we would request you to be on center. Center, रहेगा सी?
Center.
Center, because you deserve a center seat and spotlight. A little more appreciation, half ladies and gentlemen. एक